you got some guy.
Yeah.
All right, you good?
Thank you. Thank you. Set up for tonight. up? How are you?
The voice of the Warriors tonight?
I think so. I think there's also supposed to be another person coming. His name's Alex. That might be him.
You
right
can
there.
do it. You can tell.
Yeah. I had the headset on yesterday. Hey, are you Alex?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I'm Paul. I'm doing the camera.
Okay.
Here's the roster.
Okay, cool.
Unless you already got it.
I do have one, but two of them will be good. Squeeze it in here. You can always. Do you know that they have somebody up here too, or?
No, they don't.
Okay.
Nobody just
Okay.
Oh, this is the one. I think this is the one.
For you? Oh, for. Oh, okay. Awesome. Thank you. Are we good to go?
Yeah, we're live. Yeah.
Hello and welcome into another broadcast here of Wahoo Girls Basketball here on Saunders County Online. Today we got a Trailblazer Conference matchup between the Wahoo and Plattsmouth. I'm going to be the one calling for you, Alex Eller. Yeah, Wahoo comes into this game on a little bit of a hot streak. They've won several of their last games, 6 straight wins to be exact, for the Warrior girls. So they're going to look to keep that momentum rolling here into this matchup with Plattsmouth, who comes in with a 3-11 record, Class B school. So they play a pretty predominantly Class B schedule with some pretty tough opponents. So that's kind of where their record stands at. But just looking at some of the key players for Wahoo to kind of keep an eye out for tonight. Claire Emerson comes in leading the way for Wahoo. She's the only player for the Warriors who is averaging double figures on the season. She's averaging 11.5 points per game. So the sophomore guard/forward, look for her to really be a person the Warriors try to feed throughout this contest. Also, 2 good ball players for the Warriors are Addison Hancock, Aaron Galladay, both seniors, guards, and they're averaging 6.2 points per game apiece. So they're going to try to distribute the ball, and when they're open, knock down their shots. That's kind of been their MO throughout the season. So those are kind of 3 the Warrior players to watch out for. For Plattsmouth, they've got Ava Wilson. She's leading the way as a freshman with 8.9 points per game. Then you go down the list and you've got Chloe Atkinson, 7.2 points per game. Ashley Whittick with 6.9 points per game, and Ruby Campen with 7.8 points per game. So they really distribute the ball pretty well and get contributions from a lot of different players.
A special welcome to all of our guests.
We're going to take a break here with the national anthem, and we'll be back.
Wahoo State Bank, First Bank of Nebraska, and Wahoo. Thank you to these anchor partners for supporting the Wahoo Athletic Booster Club, Warrior Athletic Programs, coaches, and student athletes. Fans, please rise, remove your caps as we stand and honor our flag and country with the playing of the national anthem. And now the starting lineups. First for the Blue Devils. Number 1, a senior, Justine Galante. Number 2, a freshman, Ava Wilson. Number 5, a senior, Chloe Atkins. Number 20, a senior, Ashley Whittick. Number 33, a junior, Ruby Campen. Head coach, Justin Whittick. And now, your 2026 Lady Warriors. Number 0, a senior 5 rating, Addison Hancock. Number 2, a 5'5" senior, Aaron Galladay. Number 5, a 5'6" junior, Olivia Wesley. Number 13, a 5'8" junior, Karen Edie. Number 25, a 5'11" sophomore, Claire Emerson. Head coach, Sean Torres. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play basketball.
All right, we're back in here on Saunders County Online. Getting ready for tip-off here between Wahoo and Plattsmouth. Guess some keys for the Warriors coming into this game is just looking to get the ball to their key players. I think trying to get it in there to Claire Emerson will be a big part, and you know they're going to rely on their defense. I think that's going to play a big part too with the way they press. Plattsmouth controls the tip. They work the ball around the top. Chloe Atkinson passes it inside, and there's going to be a travel called there on number 20, Ashley Wadler, for the Blue Devils. So ball's going to go over to the Warriors. Wahoo with the ball in the backcourt. They get it up to Galladay. Galladay looking to try to get it past half court. They do. Claire Emerson with the ball passes it back to up top to Galladay. Wahoo looks to work the ball inside, passes it back out to Olivia Wesley in the corner. She's got the ball, gets trapped. Shot, it's going to be off the mark there for the Warriors. That was number 25, Claire Emerson. Wahoo gets a nice steal there, and that's going to be Erin Galladay with a layup there. And like I said in the beginning, I mean, it's going to be a big thing how they press, and it's really starting to cause Blue Devils some problems. And Plattsmouth's going to call a timeout there as they get trapped again there. So 2-0 here to start the game. Wahoo really bringing the pressure. Leads to an easy layup for Erin Galladay and the Warriors with the early lead. We'll see if Plattsmouth is able to kind of counteract that press that the Warriors are going to put on them throughout this contest. It's something that they really like to do, and it's something they've been known to do under Sean Ford, so it works well for them, especially when you're not necessarily every night you have your best scoring game. You always can rely back on that defense to kind of keep you in games, keeping it a low-scoring game. Ashley Widlick's going to throw it out underneath the basket for Plattsmouth. She gets it out. The number 1, Jocelyn Villant there. Plattsmouth's able to get the ball past half court this time, but it's going to be stolen by Olivia Wesley. Erin Galladay working the ball up court for the Warriors. Passes it off there. Back to Galladay. Now Olivia Wesley passes it back up top. Addison Hancock with the ball on the right side. Throws it to Olivia Wesley. Ball's being kind of worked around up top here by the Warriors. They look to try to get it inside, and it's going to be a foul on Wahoo, but number 13, Karen Eddy, tried to kind of get the ball inside there to Claire Emerson, but Plattsmouth credit them with a nice steal there, and that foul is going to be on Emerson. That's her first of the game. Plattsmouth with the ball in the backcourt again, trying to get it past half court, moving it up court. They're trapped on the right side, and there's going to be a jump ball called. Ball's going to go back over to Wahoo, so pressure again causing problems for the Blue Devils. Erin Galladay with the ball, bringing it up. Warriors with the 2-0 lead here in the early going with 6:16 here in the first. Addison Hancock passes it off to Galladay. Galladay to Olivia Wesley. Wesley working it. The Warriors keep working the ball around up top. Hancock with the ball. She takes the 3 up top, and she drains it. First 3 of the game for Addison Hancock makes it 5-0 Wahoo. Wahoo almost with another steal there by Olivia Wesley. She knocks it out, so now Plattsmouth's going to get the ball to throw it in here off the left side. Hard pass there by Plattsmouth, but they're able to control it, and that's going to be a travel there. That's on number 33, Ruby Campen. Just one too many steps, and the pressure is really starting to cause some problems for Plattsmouth, and you can see the frustration it's kind of bringing to their coach. Erin Galladay is going to take the ball underneath the basket for Wahoo. She throws it in. Warriors work the ball around up top. Olivia Wesley with the ball, gets it inside. Shot's gonna be missed by Claire Emerson. Plattsmouth now. They try to move in transition. Blue Devils. Trapped with the ball. The pass there by Ashley Whitlick, just not good, but Blue Devils still with the ball, get it inside. Number 5's going to go to the line here, Chloe Atkins. She makes a strong power move there on the inside, gets a foul, and she's going to go to the line for 2 shots. That foul was on number 25, Claire Emerson, so that's her second. Now the Warriors going to have to take her out. They sub in Addison Smart in her place. Blue Devils go 1-1 at the line, so it's now 5-1 in favor of Wahoo. Aaron Galladay pushes the ball up court. Warriors trying to move fast here. Galladay tries to get inside, passes it back out to Hancock. Hancock looks to shoot, passes it off instead. Galladay with the corner 3. Off the mark. Nice rebound there by number 33, Ruby Campen for the Plattsmouth. But Blue Devils turn it back over. Hancock with the steal. Olivia Wesley gets it inside to Galladay. Her shot's off the mark. Plattsmouth trying to move faster in transition. Blue Devils working the ball around up top. They want to get it inside, but it's been hard. Another steal there almost by Smart, but going to be called a jump ball. Ball's going to stay with Plattsmouth. Wahoo's had some really active hands here the early going, and it's been causing some problems for the Blue Devils. Blue Devils trapped underneath the hoop, and they're going to lose the ball. Olivia Wesley passes it up to Aaron Galladay. Galladay moving fast in transition. Smart with the pass inside. Almost gets knocked away. Pile up there for the ball, and they're going to say the refs the last touch Plattsmouth, so it's going to stay with Wahoo. Wahoo's going to sub in some players. Addison Gregg's in now, and number 15, Talion Roberts. So Warriors subbing 2. Smart with the ball up top, pass it to Galladay. Galladay with a deep 3, and she nails it. That's 2-3 here. That's 2 threes in the early going for Wahoo. That stretches their lead to 8-1 here. Plattsmouth moving in transition, trying to get to the hoop. Ball's going to be number 4 for Wahoo's going to get called for a foul there. Addison Smart, just a little too aggressive there. Tried to knock the ball out, but instead got a little more hand than she wanted to. So Plattsmouth with the ball up top. Amara Johnson passes it inside for the Blue Devils. Blue Devils get a bucket inside there by number 20, Ashley Whittick. So it's a 5-point game here, 8-3 in favor of Wahoo. Wahoo moves fast in transition. They're working the ball around up top. Addison Gregg passes it to Hancock. Hancock off to Galladay. Galladay back to Hancock. Galladay's going to take another deep 3. This time it's off the mark. Wahoo gets a nice rebound there. Galladay with another 3. She's off the mark again. Plattsmouth can't get a rebound. Warriors with another one. Warriors get it off to Galladay off the left side. Foul's going to be called there. That's on Amara Johnson, number 11 for Plattsmouth, with the body check there on Aaron Galladay. It's going to be the first for her. Throwing it in for the Warriors is going to be Addison Smart. Galladay controls the ball up top. Warriors try to get it inside, but the ball's going to get knocked away there. Warriors moving fast in transition. Plattsmouth. Plattsmouth gets the ball stolen away there by Olivia Wesley. Wesley in transition. And she's going to make the way up off a nice steal there. So that makes it 10-3 here, Wahoo. Plattsmouth in trouble there. Number 15, Talion Roberts going to get called for the foul there on Plattsmouth, which is kind of an unfortunate foul because they kind of had Plattsmouth trapped there. Didn't have their dribble, but just got a little too much hand there. Plattsmouth tries to break the press here. Number 33, Ruby Campen, trying to dribble out of it, trying to get up court. Again, that ball's going to get knocked out of bounds, and a foul's going to get called there on, I think. So that's already 5 fouls here on Wahoo. That's going to send Plattsmouth to the line. So Wahoo's playing aggressive, just maybe a little too aggressive right now, and it's sending the Plattsmouth to the line. Campen's first free throw's off the mark there for the Blue Devils. Blue Devils need to cash in these easy ones if they want to keep this game close. Second one's off the mark by Campen. Rebound, though, by Plattsmouth. They go for the bucket on the inside. It's going to be off the mark there by Brianna Carney. Wesley controls the loose ball there for Wahoo. Wahoo dribbling it top. They pass it off to Olivia Wesley on the right side. Ball's given to Hancock. Hancock controls it from the top. Ball's passed off there to number 22, Nevaeh Maldner. Wesley working the ball from the point position. Ball's knocked away. Warriors control it. Ball's passed to the corner to Wesley. Wesley tries to go inside, passes it back out. And shot's going to be off the mark there by number 22, Nevaeh Maldner, as the shot clock expires. So Plattsmouth with a good defensive possession there. They're going to get the ball here under the hoop. Throwing it in is going to be Ashley Woodlick for Plattsmouth. Looks like we're going to have a timeout called here by Plattsmouth. It's a full timeout, so Warriors playing good defensively here, or I guess just playing good here in the early going. Offensively, they've knocked down some big threes, gotten a few buckets on the inside. I guess the only critique is they're playing good defensively, just maybe a little too aggressive at times. It's led to 5 fouls. And it's kind of taken one of your better players out in Claire Emerson. She's had 2 points, but she's on the bench right now with 2 fouls because, again, just a little too aggressive here in the early going. So we'll see if they can fix that. We know that they want to press and stuff like that, but we also know that that Coach Forbes doesn't want to see all his players in foul trouble, especially here in the first quarter still. So we'll see if Wahoo's able to kind of clean that up. They do have a deep bench though, so be interesting to see what happens. But all in all, Warriors with a 7-point lead here in the early going. Number 2 for Plattsmouth's going to take this under the hoop. That's Ava Wilson. Plattsmouth gets it out. They're struggling with the press again, put on by Wahoo Galladay, not letting up. Double team, and it's going to be stolen by Olivia Wesley. Wesley with an easy layup. Plattsmouth tries to break the press again here. They're moving it, trying to move up top. And there's going to be a jump ball called there. It's going to go back to Wahoo. But again, Olivia Wesley playing really good pressure on Plattsmouth right now. She's gotten her hands in on several different plays. It's led to some easy layups. Galladay controls the ball up top with Wahoo with the ball now. Hancock throws it to the corner. Ball's given off to Hancock now in the corner. Wesley controls it from the top. She tries to go inside, passes it back out to Galladay. Galladay goes inside, puts up the shot, off the mark. And Plattsmouth's going to knock that out of bounds. So it's going to stay here with Wahoo. Minute 12 left here in the first quarter. Wahoo's definitely controlled the time of possession. They've been on offense, it seems like, a lot more than Plattsmouth. They throw it inside there, Wahoo. Pass it back out. Wesley controls it up top. Ball's given off to Hancock. Hancock controls it. Hancock, her shot, and I don't think she got it off in time. So another good defensive possession there by Plattsmouth. They're able to make Wahoo use the entire clock and just not able to get the shot off in time. So Shot clock violation, ball back to Plattsmouth. Justine Villamonte trying to break the press here for the Plattsmouth, trying to get the ball up court. She throws it up top, and it's going to be stolen by Olivia Wesley at half court. Wesley's going to go inside, but throws it back out to Hancock and puts up a three. Not able to get it to bounce in. Ball's thrown back out. Controlled by Wahoo. They throw it inside. A nice pass. That pass was by Addison Gregg there. Just great pass there to Olivia Wesley. Leads to an easy layup. Plattsmouth moves the ball fast up court here. They're going to take a three from the top. That's off the mark. That was by number 20, Ashlyn Whitlock. They still control the ball. Whitlock's second shot's off the mark. Eddie's going to get called with a foul on the inside. She's going to get called for a push. I believe that was against Chloe Atkins. She pushed Chloe Atkins there, Eddie. So that's 2 for Eddie now, and now it looks like she's going to be heading to the bench as Addison Smart looks to check in. We'll see what happens. First free throw's up and good, yep, and Eddie's out now with 2 fouls, so that's 2 starters here with 2 fouls here in the first quarter for Wahoo. Atkins looks to make her second free throw here. Second shot's up, off the mark, rebounded by Wahoo. Galde gets it, pushes it fast up court. They get it to Hancock in the corner, he puts up the shot, off the mark. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter here. Wahoo has a 10-point lead at 14-4. We're getting ready for the second quarter here. Wahoo takes a 14-4 lead here into the second quarter against Plattsmouth. Warriors with a really good defensive quarter here. We'll see if Plattsmouth is able to kind of get their offensive going. They control the ball now here up top. The start of the second here. They push it to the corner with Whittick. Whittick tries to go inside but throws that cross court there to Justine Villamonte. Villamonte's pass is going to be taken by Galde, and Galde's going to go all the way to the hoop for the layup. So Galde heads up play there after Plattsmouth not able to control the pass up top. Galde gets an easy layup. Plattsmouth trying to break the press here again. Villamonte trying to get past half court. She's trapped, no dribble. They're able to get it past half court. They get it to Ruby Campen. Campen takes one too many steps there. It's going to get the travel called on her. So ball back over to the Warriors. Galde brings the ball up top here for Wahoo. She passes it off to Olivia Wesley. Wesley gets it to Claire Emerson. Emerson looks to get inside. They're able to stop her. Galde with a deep three, and she knocks it down. Couldn't believe she pulled up from that far behind the three, but she's able to make it. Stretches Wahoo's lead to 19-4. Plattsmouth trapped again here, and Wahoo's going to get the ball there. It's just the trap has been working very well for the Warriors, and it's just causing all sorts of fits for Plattsmouth. Wahoo's going to call a timeout here. Might benefit Plattsmouth a little more than Wahoo. So they're just having all sorts of trouble with getting the ball up court. Wahoo's really controlling this game right now, just on the inside and from the three. I mean, they knocked down 3 threes in this game. And yeah, it's been a good game so far for the Warriors, especially for their guards. Aaron Galladay with 2 threes, Addison Hancock with another 3. And then you've got Olivia Wesley, who's got 6 points just on being really gritty and aggressive and getting some nice turnovers that have led to some easy layups on the other end. Aaron Galladay is going to bring the ball up court for Wahoo after the timeout. She passes it off to Hancock. Hancock tries to dribble around. Plattsmouth defender passes it off instead to Claire Emerson. Emerson looks to go inside, and she's going to go all the way to the hoop. And is going to get her shot, doesn't fall. Plattsmouth with the rebound. Valentine looked to shoot for Plattsmouth, but she doesn't. Instead, different Blue Devil puts the shot up, and it's going to be no good.
Fouls on Plattsmouth, number 2, Ava Wilson.
Ava Wilson there is going to be called for Plattsmouth with a push in the back there on Wahoo. So now Galladay bringing the ball up court for the Warriors. Ball's given off to Hancock. Hancock dribbles around the defender. Her pass is blocked. Recovered by Emerson. Emerson goes all the way to the hoop, and she's going to get the layup. So Emerson with a good start here to the second quarter after having to kind of sit the bench a little bit there to start the end of the first quarter. Travel's going to be called there on Ava Wilson for Plattsmouth. Emerson passes the ball to Galladay. Galladay brings it up court here for the Warriors after the turnover by Plattsmouth. Galladay gets it off to the right side, gives it to Emerson. Emerson passes it off to Greg. Greg with a nice pick. Warriors look to get inside, pass it back out. They go inside to Eddie, and Eddie just had an easy shot there. It looked like just her right hand to push it up, kind of knocked it out of bounds instead of getting it up. So it's going to be a turnover for the Warriors, but they're in firm control right now here up 21-4. Plattsmouth looking to get the ball in out underneath the hoop. They give it to Ava Wilson. Wilson looks to get the ball up court. Wahoo's backed off a little bit on the press. They're letting Plattsmouth at least get to the front court. That shot's going to be off the mark there by the Blue Devils. That was Haley Briggs. Fast in transition here for the for the Warriors. Ball's turned over. Blue Devils look to get it up. The pass is going to be stolen by Karen Eddy. Eddy passes it off there to Talon Roberts. Ball's passed up to Eddy. Eddy goes inside. Given to Greg. And Greg with the easy layup. Greg's had a nice pass for assist for a bucket, and now she has her first 2 points of the game, so she's having a good game. 23-4 Wahoo. Greg now with the steal. Wahoo now bringing the ball up court. Aaron Galladay trying to break the press. She passes it out to Roberts. Roberts 3. It's going to be off the mark. But Eddie's going to get the rebound for the Warriors. Throws it inside. What a pass. A nice layup inside there by Claire Emerson. 6 points for her. Eddie with a great pass there. Warriors lead now 25-4 as Plattsmouth brings the ball up court. That was almost over and back. Shot by Plattsmouth is off the mark. Rebounded by Addison Gregg. Aaron Galladay now fast in transition. Slows it up a little bit. Galladay looked to shoot, instead passes it up. Eddie with the ball. Pass is just going to be a little off the mark there. She was looking for Addison Gregg. Just a little too high.
And number 33,
Haley,
for the Lady Warriors, number 0, Annie Headguy.
Haley Briggs is looking to bring the ball out from underneath the hoop for Plattsmouth after the turnover by Wahoo. She gets it out to Ruby Campen. Campen pushes it up court. Tries to dribble around Wahoo defenders. Roberts with a nice pressure on her. Ball's given off to Whittick. Whittick passes it off. Plattsmouth gets inside. Shot's going to be blocked there. So now Wahoo fast in transition. Claire Emerson looks to go all the way inside. Foul's going to be called. She's going to get 2 shots here for that. So good continuation there, just taking the contact and getting the shot to go to the line for 2 easy points. Emerson's first free throw's up. Knocks it down. Second one is up, and that's off the mark. 26-4 here in favor of the Warriors. 2:50 until halftime. Plattsmouth looks to get inside for a bucket. Shot's going to be off the mark by Ashley Whittick, but she's fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Free throw is up and no good. That's a tough third foul picked up by Karen Eddies, so she goes to the bench again. Second free throw is up and good by Ashley Whittick. Wahoo looks to press, push up court. They get it past half court to Addison Hancock. Ball's passed around up top. Olivia Wesley looks to go inside, passes back out. Shot's going to be up. No good there by Nevaeh Maldner. Plattsmouth with the ball now here. Olivia Wesley with tough defense on Haley Briggs. Plattsmouth gets the ball inside. Their shot's going to be up, and it's going to be good there by Ashley Whittick for the Blue Devils. 3-0 run here for the Blue Devils. Claire Emerson gets inside. Her shot's going to be blocked. Plattsmouth moving fast here in transition, looking to try to get back and get another bucket here. Shot's going to be up. No good for the Blue Devils. Rebounded by Wahoo. Erin Galde controls it from the point, passes it out to Claire Emerson, who's going to spot it for a 3. No good. Rebounded there by Ashley Whittick for Blue Devils. She's going to bring it up herself. Plattsmouth with the ball in the right corner. Almost throws it out of bounds. They go cross court here. Trying to find the open shot. Shot just off the mark there by Haley Briggs for the Blue Devils. So that's going to be turnover by, I think the ball went off there off Plattsmouth, so it's going to go back to Wahoo. Emerson with the ball. Oh. They're looking to, Emerson's going to throw the ball in here for the Warriors, gives it to Erin Galde. Galde's going to try to bring it up court here. Warriors with the ball in the backcourt still here. They get it up past half court there to Claire Emerson. Emerson working on 2 Plattsmouth players. She passes it off there to Hancock. Wahoo looking for a 3, and they're going to put one up. It's going to be off the mark there by Taylon Roberts, rebounded by the Blue Devils. Ashley Whittick controlling the ball here for the Blue Devils. Passes it off there to Ava Wilson. Blue Devils looking for the shot. Not able to find it. Wilson is going to travel. Instead of spotting up and trying to take the shot, she just moves without the ball. without dribbling. And yeah, 20 ball turnover there for Blue Devils. That's several travels there by Plattsmouth here in this half. Wahoo with the ball. Aaron Galladay passes it off to Roberts. Roberts to Clay Emerson. Emerson back to Roberts. Roberts back to Galladay. Hancock with a 3 in the corner. Off the mark. It's going to be back to Plattsmouth. The ball. Clay Emerson got her hand on the ball. Over the back there, kind of on Plattsmouth, and it goes out of bounds. Blue Devils trying to get the ball up court here. 3 seconds left, and they're not going to get a shot off. And that's going to be the end of the first half here. 26-7 Wahoo. Pretty dominant first half here for the Warriors, altogether, defensively and offensively. We're back here with the second half. get ready for the second half here, Wahoo leads 26-7 over Plattsmouth, but just looking at kind of some first half stats here for the Warriors as we get ready for the second half. Leading the Warriors right now in scoring is Erin Galladay with 2 threes. She's got 8 points altogether thanks to those 2 threes. Olivia Wesley, she's got 6 points for Wahoo with just by some good gritty defenses, kind of led to some easy buckets for her. Claire Emerson, she's got 7 for the Warriors. Kind of got foul trouble there in the first quarter, but came back with a strong second quarter there for Wahoo. Got her game kind of going like she usually does. And then Addison Hancock with 3 points. He hit a 3 there in the first quarter. And then rounding scoring out is Ashton Gregg, who's got 2 points. She also had a really nice assist, too, led to an easy bucket. So that's kind of where we're at with the scoring for Wahoo. Defense has kind of propelled their offense here in the first half. Look for, I feel like, more of that same type of play here in the second half. Wahoo's going to go back to their original starting lineup here to start second half of play here. We'll see how long they play their starters here, especially with the score, what it is. If Plattsmouth isn't able to kind of pull closer, be interesting to see how long starters kind of stay in for the Warriors. Plattsmouth controls the ball here to start second half. They look to try to get inside, but going to pass it out. Wilson's going to go all the way to the hoop. Her shot's going to be off the mark there. Galladay now in transition here for the Warriors. She passes it off to Olivia Wesley. Wesley gives it to Claire Emerson. Emerson gives it back to Galladay. Galladay passes it off. Olivia Wesley tries to go inside, and her shot's going to fall. Good drive to the hoop there by the sophomore. She's got 8 points here for Wahoo. Wilson trying to break the press of Wahoo here. Gets it past half court. Karen Eddy with almost a nice steal there. Just not a great pass there by Wilson. She was kind of being bombarded with 2 different defenders there for the Warriors, and Eddy with almost a nice steal there, but ball's going to go back over to Plattsmouth. They get the ball in there to Ashlyn Whittick, and Whittick's shot's going to be up, off the mark. She gets her own rebound. Ball's passed out by the Blue Devils. Tried to get it inside, and it's stolen there by Eddy. So now Warriors in transition. Claire Emerson with the ball. She looks to dribble inside, passes it back out, gives it to Eddy up top. Galladay now with the ball on the right side. Nice dish off to Eddy. Her shot's going to be off the mark. Gets her own rebound. She's going to get fouled. So Eddy's going to go to the line for 2 shots here. Looks like the foul's going to be called on Ruby Campen for Plattsmouth.
Fouls on the Blue Devils, number 33, Ruby Campen.
Eddy's first shot's going to be up, off the mark. See if she can knock down the second one here for the Warriors. Shots up, and it's good. So Eddy gets on the board now with a point. 29-7 here in favor of Wahoo. Campen trying to break the press of the Warriors right now, trying to get the ball past half court. Able to get it into the front court here for Plattsmouth. Foul's going to be called there. I believe that's going to be on number 5, Olivia Wesley for Wahoo. And it is on Wesley. It's her first one. Wilson with the ball up top. Passes it out. Campen throws it inside. Ball's knocked away. Eddy now in transition for Wahoo. Loses it, passes it off to Hancock. Hancock looks to go inside, passes it back out. Gives it up top to Galladay. Galladay dishes it out. Claire Emerson has the ball stolen away. Foul's going to be called there, and that's going to be on Eddy. That's her 4th. Just a little too aggressive. Should have just let Plattsmouth kind of have that
And for the Warriors, number 4, Addison Smart.
one. Oh, that's going to be called on Galladay. I thought Galladay and Eddie were both kind of over there. That's a better one. Galladay's only got one foul so far. That'd have been bad if it would have been on Eddie. That'd have been her fourth. Claire Emerson gets the nice takeaway there, blocks the inbounds pass, and Wahoo's going to get the ball back. Good heads-up play there by the sophomore for Wahoo. Wahoo throws the ball and gives it to Wesley. Wesley controls it up top, gives it off to Eddie. Eddie to Galladay. Galladay looking for the inside, instead passes it to ball's going to go inside. Smart going to get all the way to the hoop and is going to get fouled. Claire Emerson with a nice little pass there to her on the right side, and Smart dribbles inside, picks up the foul. She's going to get 2 free throws here. Smart looking to get on the board. First free throw's up, off the mark. Eddie's going to check out of the game. Addison Gregg's going to check in for her, give her a little bit of time underneath. She's a good post presence for the Warriors off the bench. Smart's second free throw is going to be up. No good. Rebounded by Plattsmouth. Blue Devils try to set up their offense. Wilson dishes it back out for Plattsmouth. Justine Villamonte throws it inside. Plattsmouth trying to work it in. Addison Gregg's going to get called for the foul there. Chloe Atkins was working against her, and Gregg's going to pick up the foul. Or is on Galladay, excuse me. So that's 2 on Galladay. Look for her to try to kind of limit her foul production now. It's 2 now for her. Plattsmouth with the ball up top. They work it around here. Ava Wilson passes it off. Wilson with the ball in the left corner. They're working around the tops. Ball's almost knocked away there by Wahoo. Plattsmouth controls still. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Try to get it inside. Shot's going to be up and good there by Chloe Atkins. Tough shot there over Addison Gregg, and she gets it to fall. 29-9 here in favor of Wahoo. First bucket for Plattsmouth in quite a while. Galladay controlling the ball up top here for Wahoo. They pass it off. Gregg now with the ball on the left side. Ball's going back to Olivia Wesley. Wesley tries to split the defenders and go inside. Her shot's going to be blocked. Jump ball is going to be called here. It's going to stay with Wahoo. Wesley with a good idea to try to split the defense, but Plattsmouth was there to kind of collapse on it and stop the easy layup. Galladay's going to spot up for a 3 in the corner, off the mark. Plattsmouth not able to get the rebound. It's going to stay with Wahoo. Ava Wilson tried to kind of dribble it out underneath the hoop after getting the ball and ended up not having enough room and dribbled it out of bounds. Throwing it in here for Wahoo. It's going to be number 10, Emma Lacey. Nice pass. And she gets it into Addison Hancock, who makes the layup and gets fouled. So heads up play there by Lacey. And Hancock gets the shot to fall too. Hancock, her free throw is going to be off the mark. Hard foul is going to be foul there. Ashley Whittick is kind of slow to get up after that one. She's going to check out of the game. She's already got kind of a banged up knee, and she landed really hard there on her leg. She's going to be called for the foul too, so that's 3 on Whittick. Lacey's going to take the ball underneath again for Wahoo. She throws it up top to Eddie. Eddie dribbles around, goes to the hoop. She's going to get fouled. Foul's going to be called on Chloe Adkins for Plattsmouth. So Wahoo doing a good job of not settling for the easy three and taking it to the hoop and drawing some fouls and getting to the line. Free throw's going to be off the mark there by Eddie. Eddie's second free throw's up. No good. Ball's going to be taken out here by Plattsmouth underneath after Eddie missed the rim there. Plattsmouth, Elena Field brings it up for the Blue Devils. She throws it inside. Shot's going to be off the mark there. Wahoo with the rebound. Hancock dribbling it up for the Warriors. She passes it off to Lacey. Lacey tries to go inside. Her shot's off the mark. And the ball's going to go back to Wahoo. Number 5, Chloe Atkins went out of bounds and then came back in and touched the ball. So ball's going to stay with Wahoo. Emma Lacey takes it out underneath for the Warriors. She throws it inside to Eddie. Eddie's shots up and they're good. Foul's called on number 4, Brianna Carney for the Blue Devils. That's her first foul of the game. Eddie's first shot here. It's going to be up. No good. Wahoo's really they've gotten to the line here quite a bit here in the second half, but they've been kind of struggling at the free throw line. They have not made very many of them. We'll see if Eddie can make this one. And that one's going to be no good too. Plattsmouth with the rebound. Plattsmouth in the front court here. Working the ball around the top. Throws it inside. Blue Devils. They throw it out to the corner. 3-3 Ruby Campen. Her three's off the mark. Rebounded by Wahoo. They get it to Eddie. Eddie throws it up court to Hancock. Hancock's going to put up the three. No good. Blue Devils going to get the rebound. Blue Devils push here. Campen with the ball. And foul's going to be called there on Emma Lacey. Was trying to prevent Ruby Campen from dribbling around her and just was a little too aggressive. We got a mass substitution here for Warriors. Everybody's out. Got a new set of players now here on the court. Blue Devils working the ball around the three-point line up top here. Blue Devils, Warriors playing tough defense, not really giving Blue Devils any shots. And that, I don't know if I agree with that call. Number 11, Mara Johnson, kind of just pushed herself in there, and they're going to give her 2 shots, give her a foul after Addison Smart kind of had no other way but to try to back her down. But Smart's going to pick up the foul. Free throws up and good by Mara Johnson. Gets the Platts with the double digits here. It's now 31-10 in favor of Wahoo. Johnson's second free throw off the mark. Rebounded by Wahoo. And now Johnson, that's going to be a foul on her. Mara Johnson. Got a little too aggressive there trying to get the steal, and it's going to send Wahoo to the line with 5 fouls now here for Plattsmouth. So both teams are in the bonus here, so any foul is going to send either team to the line. Aaron Galday at the line here for the Warriors. First free throw's up. Off the mark. Second free throw's up. No good. Campen with the rebound for Plattsmouth. Blue Devils work it up. They pass it off to the right side. Try to dribble inside. Olivia Wesley working against her. Number 25, it looks like Claire Emerson's going to get called for the foul there, working on Chloe Atkins. It's going to be 3 for Emerson after picking up 2 there in the first quarter. Stayed done a pretty good job of staying out of foul trouble since then after picking that one up. Free throw's going to be up and good there by Atkins. Blue Devils doing a good job of making their free throw, especially here in the third quarter. Second one's going to be up. Off the mark by Plattsmouth. 31-11, favor of Wahoo. Olivia Wesley fast up court here for Wahoo. Passes it off to Hancock in the corner, back to Wesley. Ball goes inside Claire Emerson. Emerson shot off the mark. Now it's going to be Ava Wilson bringing it up here for Plattsmouth. She pushes it fast to the corner. Justine Delante, her shot's up and no good. Rebound by Claire Emerson. Emerson trying to just kind of trap, trying to get the ball up. Gets it to Eddie. Eddie gets past half court. Hancock in the corner. She puts up a 3. No good. Rebound by Galde. Passed off to Wesley. Galde with the ball. Galde's 3 is up, no good. Rebounded by Ava Wilson. Wilson now in transition here for Plattsmouth. She passes it out to the corner. Villalante's 3, no good. Another rebound for Wahoo. They're getting kind of battered inside, but they're getting the rebounds. That one was for Eddie. Galde passes it off up top to Wesley on the right side. Wesley passes it to Eddie. Now on the left side to Galde. Galde throws it inside to Eddie, and Eddie with the easy layup. Timeout's going to be called after that layup by Eddie. Warriors lead 33-11 with 1:01 here in the third quarter. So far this quarter, Wahoo, they've done a pretty good job getting to the free throw line. They've haven't been settling for as many threes as they did in the first half, and done a good job of kind of bringing their inside presence to this game and gotten some nice looks on the inside, and have really made Plattsmouth try to collapse there on their inside as they try to get to the hoop. And it's been overall a good start here in the third quarter for the Warriors as they lead by 22. Wahoo's also been able to kind of get some other players in the game that don't necessarily maybe get as much playing time on the varsity level, which that's always key here, especially in conference tournament time. You never know when you might need somebody to step up off the bench with foul troubles, injuries, things like that. So it's always good in games like this to be able to get some of those younger players in, and Warriors have been able to kind of do that a little bit. Plattsmouth bringing the ball up court here, camping with the ball in the back court, trying to get it past half court. It's going to be stolen by Hancock. Hancock gives it off to Galde. Back to Hancock. Her shot's up, no good. Nice rebound there by Karen Eddy, and she's going to get fouled and going to go to the line. Good transition offense there by the Warriors. Not able to get the shot to fall, but again, able to get to the free throw line, and Eddie's first free throw is going to be up, and then no good. About halfway down, and then it goes out. She's had a good game, but see if she can knock down a free throw here. She gets her second one to fall. Warriors now lead 34-11 here. Villante, she's trapped in the backcourt. Jump ball is going to be called. It's going to stay with Plattsmouth. Villante kind of made that cardinal sin of picking up her dribble there in the backcourt, and Wahoo had 2 players swarm on her, and they get the jump ball. So see if Plattsmouth's able to get the ball past half court, set up their offense. Ruby Campion trying to get past half court for the Blue Devils. She does. Plattsmouth Almost loses her dribble. Galante goes inside for the Blue Devils. She throws it in. Layup's going to be up and good there by number 5, Chloe Atkins. Good pass by Galante to Atkins. Now Atkins is going to pick up the foul there on as Galde tried to dribble around her, and Galde's going to go to the line here. Atkins just a little too aggressive there. Galde was a little too fast for her and draws the foul. Ends up now here at the free throw line. Galde's first free throw is up. Good. That's her first point here of the second half. 9 points overall for the senior. See if she can make it 10. Off the mark. Rebounded by Blue Devils. Plattsmouth brings it up past half court fast. Three's going to be up. No good for Plattsmouth. Rebounded by Wahoo. And that's going to be the end of 3 here. Wahoo, the 35-13 lead over Plattsmouth. All right, we're back here with the start of the fourth quarter. Wahoo with the ball. Warriors working it around the up top here. Ball's thrown inside there by Wesley to Claire Emerson. Emerson has the ball knocked away. Blue Devils now with the ball in transition. Galante passes the ball off. Three's going to be up. That's going to be knocked down there by number 20, Ashley Riddick, her first three of the game. 35-16 now in favor of Wahoo. Olivia Wesley breaks Plattsmouth's press. She pushes it up court, gets it to Karen Eddy. Eddy with an easy layup. Great play there by Eddy. Ashley Galante passes it off for Plattsmouth to the right side. Ava Wilson looking to get inside. So on the right side, throws it inside to Whittick. Whittick with a layup. So that's 5 quick points here for Whittick for the Blue Devils. Again, Warriors fast here in transition. Hancock loses the ball, gets it back. They get it inside to Claire Emerson. Emerson's shot's going to be blocked there by number 5, Chloe Atkins for the Blue Devils. Erin Galde is going to take the ball underneath the hoop for Wahoo. Galde gets it into Claire Emerson. Emerson dribbles to the hoop. She splits 2 defenders and gets the easy layup. That's 9 points for her. Plattsmouth gets the ball in. Whittick stuck in the backcourt here, tries to dribble it past half court. She's trapped. Timeout's going to be called by Plattsmouth, by their head coach, Justin Whittick. Ashland kind of just got stuck there in the backcourt, and Blue Devils coach was forced to kind of call a timeout there. So 39-18 here, start of the fourth quarter. Wahoo doing a really good job with some transition offense here to start the fourth. Plattsmouth, after the timeout, throws the ball in. Ava Wilson controls it up top for the Blue Devils. Blue Devils, Whittick tries to move inside. She's stopped by Galladay. They find Ava Wilson. Wilson is going to go to the line now after foul there. Wesley's going to be called for that foul. That's her second. Wilson's first free throw is going to be up. Good for the Blue Devils. Second one for Wilson is up. Knocks it down. 39-20 now here. Favor of Wahoo. Galladay, the Warriors trying to break the press. They do. Claire Emerson passes off to Galladay. Galladay controlling it now up top here for Wahoo. They pass it to Olivia Wesley on the right side, up top. Ball's knocked away. Eddie now with the ball up top. Galladay looking to get inside to Karen Eddie. She does. Eddie shots off the mark though. Justine Villante controlling the ball up top now for Wahoo. Blue Devils shots off the mark, rebounded by Aaron Galladay. Galladay fast in transition here. They get the ball inside to Claire Emerson. Emerson looking for the easy layup, and she gets it. That's 11 points now here for Emerson. She's really heating up here in the second half. Ashley Whittick. She's not able to get it past half court for Plattsmouth. Ball's thrown away. And Olivia Wesley's going to lose the ball out of bounds there. She just, I think, thinking about it a little too much. Had a layup in front of her and just lost control of the ball. So ball's back over to Plattsmouth now. Whittick with the ball underneath the hoop for Plattsmouth. She's trying to get the ball in. Ball's going to be thrown away. Roberts is going to get the rebound, is going to get the ball. Galladay with the ball now for Wahoo. They give it to Roberts. Roberts tries to go inside, goes for the layup. She's going to get fouled. So Taylor Roberts is going to go to the line for 2 free throws now.
Fouls on the Blue Devils, number 15, Katie Higgs.
A little bit of confusion on the court. Now things are cleared up. So senior Roberts here with her first free throw. It's up, off the mark. Roberts' second free throw here. It's up. Makes it. Gets her into the scoring category. Puts Wahoo up 42-20. Blue Devils trying to break Wahoo's press. Whittick trying to get past half court. The Blue Devils do. They go to the hoop. Shot's going to be up, no good. Rebounded by Wahoo. Galladay passes it up court to Claire Emerson. Emerson gives it off to Greg. Greg gives it back to Galladay on the right side. Ball's thrown up top there to number 22, Nevaeh Maldner. And Roberts is going to get called for the carry there for Wahoo. So ball's going to go back over to Plattsmouth with 4:21 left here in the fourth. Plattsmouth, ball goes straight through their hands. Wahoo with the ball again. Claire Emerson passes back to Galladay up top. Galladay looks to go inside. Shots off the mark. Rebounded by Blue Devils. Ashley Wittig bringing it up for Plattsmouth. She gives it off to Justine Villante. Thrown inside. Blue Devils, that shot's just not going to fall there for Brianna Carney. Rebounded by Wahoo. Galladay fast in transition here. She gets it up to Claire Emerson, and Emerson with an easy layup. Emerson with 6 quick points here in the fourth quarter. Puts Wahoo up 44-20. Blue Devils in transition now. They got the ball in the corner. They're going to put up the three. It's going to be off the mark there by number 15, Haley Briggs. Rebounded by Wahoo. Roberts, she's got a shot at an easy layup. It's going to be no good. But she's going to go to the line after getting fouled there by number 1, Justine Villante, by the Blue Devils. That's her first foul. Roberts free throws up, knocks it down. Roberts looks to go for two at the line. Second one's no good. Rebounded by Ava Wilson for the Blue Devils. Wilson passes it off. Blue Devils get it inside. They pass it back out to Wilson. And Wilson going to miss her shot, but rebounded by Plattsmouth. 12 seconds left on the shot clock of the Blue Devils. Wilson's shot's going to be no good. Rebounded by Hancock for Wahoo. Hancock moves the ball up in transition for Wahoo. Gets it inside to Gregg. Gregg's shot's blocked. It's going to be blocked by Wittig and gets her own rebound. Plattsmouth in transition. Wittig's going to put up the three. No good. Ava Wilson with the rebound for Plattsmouth. Wittig controls the ball, passes it to the left corner for Plattsmouth. Wilson now with the ball up top. Smart working against her. Now the ball's in the corner. Smart working on Wilson. Wilson trying to get inside. Smart's going to get called for the foul there. It's going to be the third on Addison Smart. Taking the ball underneath the hoop here for Wahoo. It's going to be Peyton Dirksen. Or excuse me, not Peyton Dirksen, Elena Field. Elena Field puts up the three for Plattsmouth. No good. Ball goes off of Dylan Beasley, who just checked in for Wahoo. It hit her in the hand on the way out.
23.
Dylan Beasley, she just checked in for Wahoo. She's got some decent size to her, 6 foot, sophomore. Definitely got some potential here for the Warriors and the underclassmen. Rebound by Addison Gregg off the miss by Plattsmouth. Wahoo in transition. Almost a travel there by Peyton Dirksen, but able to kind of hold her foot. Checking in now for Wahoo is going to be Emery Loster. It's kind of a good time for the Warriors to be able to get some of their players off the bench in. They're moving the ball around up top here. Smart's pass, or the pass knocked away. Smart. It's hitting the hand. Dylan Beasley kind of went for the ball there. Foul's going to be called on Plattsmouth. The foul went against number 4, Brianna Carney. Wahoo takes the ball underneath. They try to get it in to Beasley. Ball's on the floor. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds there by number 30 for Plattsmouth. Minute 22 left here in this game. Wahoo up 45-20. Lacey moving the ball around up top, passes it to Smart. Lacey with the ball in the corner. She drives to the hoop. It's going to be up and good for Emma Lacey. That's her first points of the game. Plattsmouth just not able to control the ball there. Fall in the court there, and it's going to be a jump ball back to Plattsmouth. Taking it out is Finley Heinrichs for Plattsmouth. Heinrichs gets it in. Blue Devils working the ball. Wahoo, backup still playing hard. Warriors still giving their best effort here. 3 shots going to be up. Off the mark for Plattsmouth. And they're able to get the rebound on the inside, and they're going to go to the line for 2 shots here. Number 30 for the Blue Devils. Don't have her name. Her name's not on the list, so but good rebound there by her. Shots up and good. Makes it a 47-21 here. Second free throw's no good. Rebounded by Wahoo. Emma Lacey's going to take it up for the Warriors. Ball's thrown to the corner. And Smart with a huge 3. Big 3 there for Addison Smart. Wahoo leads 50-21 with 10 seconds here. Ball's knocked away by Plattsmouth. So Warriors are going to look like they're going to hold on to win this one. Move on to the second round of Trailblazer Conference Tournament. Be another home game on Thursday. So time and opponent to be determined. Whoever wins on the other side of the bracket here tonight. So Wahoo's going to pull out the 50-21 win here over Plattsmouth. Just real quick, kind of looking at some of the stats here from the game. Claire Emerson led the way with 13 points for the Warriors. Aaron Galladay had 9 points. Really kind of led the way for Wahoo, and they pick up their 7th straight win here and move on to a second round game here in the Trailblazer Conference Tournament. One a semifinal game here in the Trailblazer Conference Tournament. One win away from a championship appearance. So Wahoo pulls out big win here tonight over Plattsmouth, and that's going to be it for us. And we'll see you for the next time here on Saunders County Online. Again, I'm Alex Eller, and thanks for listening to Wahoo Girls Basketball.